Got a little bit of closer shot of the Marina Bay Sands. That's where I'm gonna go up in just a little bit. Hopefully they'll let me go up to the top of the roof while I'm waiting for my reservations at 5:30. Quick story, I've had people ask me, why did I choose Singapore for my vacation? One is Singapore is a great place to do a lot of vlogging, which is, I'm gonna be doing a lot more of that. And my long-term goal is to start traveling more. Second reason, I believe, back in 2012, I took a flight on the Singapore Airlines from Houston, Texas, all the way to Domodedovo Airport, Moscow, Russia. And I had a really good flight attendant that went out of her way to help me. And she made sure that any questions I had while we were on our 9-hour flight, that she was able to help me with it. So one of the things that she did is she actually, at the time I remember, she offered me if I wanted chicken or salmon. I remember this vividly like it was yesterday. She kept apologizing because they didn't have salmon, and I preferred salmon because on long flights, salmon just settles in your stomach much better than chicken does, because you don't feel bloated or stuffed. And you know, because it's their culture to be polite and nice, it's just the way that they were raised, she still asked me if I wanted salmon or chicken, and I just said I preferred salmon. She didn't have it, but she kept apologizing, and I said, trust me, don't worry about it, it's just food, it's not the end of the world. So she told me, okay, I'll tell you what, when dinner comes around, you'll be the first one. So sure enough, when dinner came around, I was one of the first ones she came down to, and from a distance I could see her coming down, because I was probably in row, I don't know, 42, like maybe 5 or 10 rows away from the rear of the plane where the bathrooms were. And I could see her coming over to me, and I was like, I can't believe that she's coming over here. So she came over and she said, so sir, do you want salmon or chicken? And I said, well, what are you doing? Like, I was speechless by the customer service she provided, because I'm not accustomed to that kind of a customer service, where on most other airlines, they would just say it just to pass down the time. Long story short, she ended up giving me salmon. You know, I was satisfied, and I asked her later on, you know, throughout the flight, is, you know, what you just did for me, is this how you guys are raised in Singapore? And she said yes. And so she said, if you get a chance, definitely stop by Singapore. And I wish I would remember her name or her face, because I would love to like meet her again and just tell her that I'm in Singapore. I'll be posting more pictures and videos about my trip to Singapore.